Welcome back, Normies. How you all doing? Great. Hopefully it's good. With me as always, you've got Tegan the Tiny Terror and Justin the One Piece Nerd. How's everyone doing this week? How's everyone's doing this week? Tegan? Tegan?
I'm living the dream. Working 9 till 5 and sleeping the rest of the day away.
Yeah, right. What about you, Justin? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, actually. Pretty good.
Doing
Pretty
pretty good.
good. Pretty good week. Big news. Got One Piece cards.
I guess,
You know,
damn it.
just that. You know how it be. You know how we do.
Yeah. What'd you get up to this week, Tegan?
I had plans to go see the supermoon. The
There's,
supermoon
there's
that
a
we had.
Yeah,
moon?
There
there's a super
was.
moon. Yeah, so
There was a supermoon on Wednesday and Thursday, but
it was
it
big.
rained Wednesday and then it was really cold on Thursday. So that was kind of my only big plans for the week, and I didn't do with them. So I've done nothing.
Oh well, Superman's all right. That's okay.
I went outside and saw it on like the Thursday. I'm going, oh yeah, it looks a bit bigger
All right, all right,
and
all right.
brighter because it's like bigger and brighter.
Is that all you did this week? No other things, buddy?
No, I did. I did more.
He
You know
went
me.
outside. He just said he went outside and touched grass. I
I,
thought that should
I
be a
tried not to say
celebration.
it.
I
That
got.
should be a celebration in
If you
itself.
paid attention to last week, I spent $300 on One Piece cards. They came in last week. Great. And then
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
I doubled down and spent $350 this week on more One Piece cards.
Sorry, what?
I bought more.
350.
I bought
I
more.
can't even afford.
Okay.
I can't even afford
No,
car
I
rento,
thought there
and
was an
this
extra.
man's spending $700 on One Piece cards.
You know what they? You know what they?
Jesus Christ!
I bought more.
You know what they say? Single man purchases.
Single man purchases, baby.
Maybe that's my problem. I need to be single.
Don't play this game. Don't play this game.
Hey, we can't all do that. Sorry, mate. Someone has to make the sacrifice and be in a relationship here, and it's you.
It's taken. It's taken.
Sorry,
Sorry,
mate.
Tegan.
Sorry,
Good,
buddy.
good. Thanks, guys.
No worries, mate. But what else did I do? Did I do anything crazy? No, just normal gym stuff.
Normal chips.
Normal.
How was your date?
Oh, the gym
Yeah, it is
date!
Yeah.
It was just a normal thing for me. Sorry. It was cute. We're hanging out, kissing, normal gym bro things. We spent an hour in the sauna together.
Did you do the Jack Harmer thing where you were comparing bite sizes?
Yeah, we did the pickle and Jack Harmer thing. We just went for it. That was just a good back day. Had a bit of fun, and then on Tuesday,
Yeah, that was a good back day.
it was a good back day. And then was that Tuesday? Yes, Tuesday. Then later in the week, we did a little bit of shoulders and arms together because he wanted to do shoulders with me. Because I'm like, I really love doing shoulders, and apparently a bit of a masochist when it comes to shoulders. But yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Had a good time. Making other friends. I made another friend on the Monday because I needed a spot for my incline bench. Wasn't feeling it, so I had to get a spot for it. And it was just making friends, man. I'm just a friendly guy. You know
Not
what I mean?
bad, not bad.
At least I did more than nothing. Lincoln, come back. Tell us the story of the journey. Lincoln's
Oh,
walk
gosh.
to Mordor.
Oh, fucking walk to water. I don't know how the fuck they did it. Alright. So, for reference, alright? So, okay, my brother and the group LDF, that's their little YouTube channel. Shout out to those guys.
We can't keep shouting them out. They haven't shouted us out. Tit for
They
tat.
haven't, they haven't,
Tit for tat.
they've mostly uploaded on their socials at the moment, but
Tit
yeah, so,
for tat.
That's better than
Yeah.
us. Our socials are very lacking.
yeah, well,
we're
that's
the
a,
opposites of each other right now.
yeah. At the moment, yeah, so I actually watched them put a bunch of stuff on TikTok too, so you can watch them on that too, but, oh, bruh. So they come up with the idea that we should walk from the Twin Servers. If you're here in Australia, you might know where that is. It's, what you call it. So it's like almost, because we live here in Newcastle, so that's almost halfway to Sydney. So it's the Twin Service stations. It's basically, and we decided to walk from there to the Knights Stadium, their home ground in Newcastle, which was,
I
was
googled it after Lincoln told me he was doing this walk, and the Google said it was a 12.5 hour walk.
that's if you're walking at a good pace. So if you're walking
That
at a
would
good
be the
pace.
average pace, assuming.
Yeah. So we roughly, So we started at 5. So there was 4 of us doing it. So we started at 5. So one of the boys stopped around Swansea. He got to the 4K mark, 40 kilometer mark. Very well done, Labs.
Yeah, I thought
And
you said
then
just 4Ks. I'm like, that's not that
no,
much.
That's probably where I would have got to 4Ks and been like, Matt, come get me.
yeah. Well, he couldn't walk, so he pushed past his limits. He said he was done around the 30 kilometer mark, but he's like, no, I'm going to push it to Swansea. So he pushed it to Swansea, and then I stopped at the 50K mark, and I was so pissed because literally it wasn't a mental thing; it was a physical thing. Because I literally was like, bruh, I'm like struggling to walk, and then I got to a bit where I sat down for a second. I'll rest here, and then I'll get up and walk. As I went to get up, I fell straight back down. My left leg could bend, but couldn't hold any weight. And then I was like, oh, okay, got up finally. And then as I went to move, I was like kind of trying to shuffle. My right leg wouldn't bend. So I had one leg that could bend and not hold any weight, and the right leg just stayed stiff. It was fucked. So I literally had to penguin walk to a spot thinking I could do this. And yeah, no, I had to call for an evac. So some of the boys picked me up. So yeah, I was stuck at around the 50 kilometer mark. And my brother and one of the boys, fucking hell, I don't know how they did it. They actually completed the walk. They actually got from the Twin Servers to the Knight Stadium ground.
So how many kilometers was that?
70
Total?
Ks.
Oh, so you only had 20 to go.
Yeah, well, it was 60 something. I think it was 63 or 70 Ks. We did accidentally add some extras on there because we
Suboptimally?
yeah, there was bits where we thought we could cut some Ks off.
Didn't optimize the route.
Yeah, well, we thought, there was a bit with Swansea where I'm like, okay, sweet, we'll cut off 2 Ks. We had an extra 4.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, so like Calvin that didn't do the extra 4, but they had to walk back and forth a bit just to help one of the boys get back to Swansea. But yeah, so we added a few Ks there. So yeah, it was around 63 Ks. But like, I tell you what, I was so angry I couldn't complete it because I ended up at I can't remember what it's called, the suburb just after Swansea. But I just literally was just sitting there going, I just wanted to get to the Macca's at this spot. That's all I wanted to do.
I think that's Belmont, is it?
Yeah, Belmont. That's the one. Thanks, Tegan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
I
got
know
to.
geography.
I suck at it. I don't know why I called Melbourne. I thought Melbourne was in Brisbane at one point in my life. I don't know why that was a fucking thing. But clearly, I was fucking wrong. But yeah, no, we made it. I made it to Belmont, and I was really pissed because I just made it into Belmont. If you're on that main highway, you know where the Shell station is. That's where I died. Yeah.
If you walk past it, you will see Lincoln's deceased body there.
We'll have a little memorial up for him.
I'm not even gonna lie. I did get like the boys also. I did get a bit cocky because I was not feeling it at all until just before Swansea, like just before we got to the Macca's at Swansea, and I was a bit cocky. I'm not gonna lie. I was skipping. I found a random rope. I was skipping, and then I also did run about 3 to 4 Ks. Like I jogged 3 to 4 Ks.
Did you?
You literally shot
run?
yourself in the foot.
Shot yourself in the foot. Yeah. Sorry.
Did you Naruto run when you ran, or just regular run?
There was a bit where I did Naruto run, which I thought was hilarious.
I'm
I'm not even gonna lie, because there was literally people like doing
Such a
random.
weeb.
It also didn't help. There was a bit where I was like, I was trying to stretch on the ground and waiting, and I was wearing like my normal hat and then a high vis hat. It looked very dweebish, but like no one could see my face. And some rando came to the side and goes, "Oh, are you all right, mate?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm fine." And he goes, "Normally old people wear high vis hats." And I just thought you were some random old person. I'm like, no, I'm fine. I was like, yeah, well, I was like, thanks, like trying to whatever. And then I tried to walk normally, and it didn't help that I looked like I was shuffling like an old person.
So what you're saying is you didn't listen to like a David's Goggins motivational video for the whole trip.
Bruh,
If you had who's going to carry the boats the whole time, you would have made it.
bro, I actually was like, had like that thing. I was so pissed that I couldn't walk. Like it was, mentally I was fine. Physically, my body was just like, nope. Nope. You ain't moving now. You definitely ain't moving.
Who's going to carry the logs, Link?
There were bits where I was making. There were bits where I was making Dave Goggins stuff. But I want to try that again. I'm not gonna lie. I want to try it again.
He wants to go red too.
I could.
Oh, definitely.
I could probably make
You
it
won't-
further than him.
You won't catch me dead walking anywhere close to 10 kilometers.
Fair enough.
I've done my time.
Done my
Gosh.
time.
I didn't have a
Tiger.
license for a real long time. I've done my walking time.
True. True.
Don't you catch the train though to
He
work?
drives to the train station.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't you?
I could walk
from
to the train. I could walk to the train station if I was really dedicated.
Oh no, I know where you're. I know how far the train station to your house is. No, I don't see you ever doing that. I meant from the train station to your house. I mean, fuck me. Oh, this walk is messing me up so bad. I meant the
To
train
work.
station to your work is what I meant. But
Yeah,
So-
I do. I do normally do that
As in the
walk,
bin?
but it's only 10 minutes. And sometimes, if I'm really into my comic on my phone, I will catch the tram.
fair enough. Alrighty, Justin, what you got planned for us?
She's honest. Look, all right. So we have. This is a great themed question. We'll start with this. This is a would you rather segment. The
We're gonna
first,
do a would you rather one.
the first one is: would you rather get $3 million right now, or $1 for every step you take for the next year?
Oh, straight up, $100 for every step.
Okay.
$1 for every step for a year.
I mean, I'm very
100%.
broke at the moment, so I'm going to take the 3 mil.
Okay. Okay. No, that's fine because there's a little math to it. So
Yeah, I know. In the end, the walking one would add up to more money, likely.
only
But-
if you do less than 10,000 steps a day, no.
So okay, I am recording.
That's the
actually,
winner. Look at him.
the
Everybody,
winner!
congratulations.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's the one that made it.
He
The
made
bastard. Yeah. Speaking of the devil,
The
He
man who could walk the walk.
He would walk the walk.
the man who walked the walk, because I just told them about our
60K.
well, your 60K, my sadly 50.
He's recording his podcast.
Yeah, one of the boys as well. One of the boys as well.
Look at his
one,
friends on the internet.
yeah, one of the boys as well who was here who did the walk with us as well. We when we came, yeah, he's dying. Bro, it was that
so
bad.
real. That was so
It was-
real.
He's like, look,
was-
he was gonna cry.
He's slowly coming.
That's a lot. We came back home to have a shower and stuff, so we could go back to pick them up from the night stadium. Literally, it took us 2 hours just to get ready. We were like, "Oh, yo, we might just leave now, just in case we can't get to the car."
No, you just leave him.
You said it's 6 months. You said you want to do it in 6 months.
You should just tell them they should have just walked back.
What are you
Yeah,
doing?
we'll pick his up from the twin servos, walk back.
That's what I would have said.
I couldn't watch the one with Calvin because I'm still watching One Piece.
You're still watching One Piece this one.
Oh, I still watching my
Yeah, yeah. He couldn't watch the episode.
Oh, it's a shame.
Yeah.
It's a great one. Would recommend.
What are you grabbing?
Welcome back. Technical difficulties. Lincoln had some conversations with his friends.
He's a very popular
He's
guy.
just so
It's hard
popular.
to find time with him.
But so we'll go back to the math. So if you do less than 10,000 steps a day, then you wouldn't get 3 million. You would actually get less money.
Okay.
But if you did, I think around 10,000 on average, you would get around $5 million. Now,
Okay.
would this be more tempting, Tegan, if for the steps one, you get it deposited into your bank account each week? So each weekly amount of steps, you would get it deposited. So it'd be like a job, essentially. Would
I'm
that be
assuming
more
this
tempting?
is all tax. I'm assuming this is all tax free.
Yeah, it's all tax free. Why not? We'll make it tax free.
Yeah, the tax man's not going to come take.
Yeah, I
half
know
of it
the
from
tax man ain't getting his cut.
me. Okay, great. I'm still going to take. I'm still going to take the 3 million straight off the bat.
Mhm, okay.
I don't think I'm going to average 10,000 steps a day.
Okay.
If I was still in my previous job, definitely I would, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't walk enough on a regular day to tick the box. I don't believe
Because
walking to and from the toilet to vape is probably not gonna cut it.
yeah, that's fair. Because I would have made it. If you make it the weekly paycheck, I would have just quit my job and make that my job to walk.
I suppose that's a good idea.
You just be like,
But-
all right, my job is I'm just gonna walk for 5 hours a day. Boom, I'll get this much amount every day. Problem solved.
No, I think I'm still going to take the 3 mil. I'm going to take it. I'm going to be happy with it.
That's nice.
I'm gonna build my computer setup
Better.
and finally get the comfy computer chair of my dreams. Because this one hurts my butt.
So we tick it off. Tegan's goals are gets $3 million, gets new computer chair is first priority.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
And I want to order some pretty posters.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thanks, man.
How
many steps do you think you guys average a day?
Steps, I would say I average probably around 9 to 8,000.
Probably 10 to 12, maybe. Only because my job is the job I have at my work is like, because I work at a factory. It's very I walk around a lot.
Yeah.
So a lot of the equipment, like even though I do use forklifts, fair enough, yeah. But like there are bits where I am running around, so that's why I'm like definitely for sure. I would definitely take it for a year.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think if you have a stand-up job, you're definitely gonna
Extra money.
rack up the things. But yeah.
Because I would just take it as my second job, especially if in the tax man even got to touch it.
Yeah, if
so.
taxman ain't touching it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, pays better than Uber Eats.
Yeah. I was thinking about picking up a job at Uber Eats. Or like
Yeah,
an
I
Uber
don't
job.
actually think it would be that bad. Hey, just do a couple hours a night and then.
One of the guys at work does it, and he said literally like he did a bunch of stuff, and there was one point where someone didn't like cancel their food, and he had it in his thing, and he goes, well, had dinner for him. And I was like, I don't think you're allowed to do that, man. He goes, yeah, well, shit happens anyways. Like, all right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what happens if they cancel before the delivery? I don't know.
You can't really take it back to the shop because they can't resell that.
Yeah, they have the policies. Yeah, get rid of it. I got a little quirky one for everybody here for the next one.
The next one. Next, would you rather?
Would you
Back
rather,
on track.
Would you rather be the greatest martial artist or the shittiest Jedi?
Are we talking about in universe, or are we talking just about
No, like
in real life?
So in real life, let's say you become a martial artist, or you just get Jedi powers, but you think of like the worst Jedi possible, and then you're below that person. It is Jedi, not Sith powers. No Sith powers. Only Jedi powers.
Well, here's the thing: if you're a shit Jedi, right? For example, there's a thing that's similar to Force Lightning, which is like I don't know what it's called, right? Tegan or Matt will be able to back me up on that, I think. But it's like even if you were able to use that ability anyways, you're a shit Jedi, so you can't fucking use that anyway.
Yeah, it would be like if you could. It'd be like tiny little sparks come out of your hands, like a little light show.
Just like I'm just trying to think, what are really what the best powers you. The only thing I can think of as a Jedi you'd get is like a very shit version of just telekinesis, and that's about it.
It'd be pretty weak telekinesis, yeah.
Oh no, wait, no, because Padawans can use all the Force ability, so technically it's not that bad. So.
Because on this, you are technically classed as a Jedi, so you've made it to an actual Jedi.
You've made the rank.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
you just shit, pretty bad. You're just not great.
So you said greatest martial artist
of all time,
worst of all time.
All the shittest Jedi, yes.
Is it like a not Jack Hanma, fucking Yujiro Hama situation?
I would say yes. You are proficient in every single martial artist, and no one could realistically beat you.
I'm just thinking of that situation where he was doing splits in a chair, just then I'm just like, you know what? As much as I'd love to be the world's greatest martial artist, I'd probably pick being a shit Jedi. In a real world, I probably would.
See, I'm having the problem where I feel like I should pick Jedi because, I like Star Wars, big fan. But I don't want to be crap. And if I could do heaps of kung fu moves, no bitch would call me short again.
True, you wouldn't be able to. We wouldn't actually be able to make fun of Tegan anymore because she would just get up, out cold.
And
that's very tempting to me. Very tempting to me. Not that you should ever use violence to defend yourself, but
Within
If it's
reason,
between-
of course.
If
Within
it's
reason.
between friends,
Yeah, you're
friends
right. When is
knock
it?
friends out. That's fine.
Yeah.
I could just imagine you actually having all these martial arts abilities and just putting us in random locks just so that we can't get out of it. Just random.
We're like, hey, it's Tegan, and just wrap up. Six
No,
of
I'm gonna-
chokehold.
I'm gonna imagine use like different pieces of rope, and I just tie in different rope knots.
Jesus
So good.
Gosh, damn it.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna take it. I'll be a really good martial artist.
Okay.
Fair enough. You know what I was? There's there's this scene in Baki as well where there's this dude who puts his arm over his shoulder. Because I'm also thinking from a physical wise as well. I can just imagine Tegan if she's like the world's best martial artist in the world or something. She full just does this lock where she just spins me around and just puts me on my feet, just like whatever. Again. It's
You
like, oh,
pissed her
fuck.
off and you just go to shake her hand, boom, you're on the ground.
Every time I touch someone, that is instantly made prone.
Oh,
See,
God.
when I think of it like a Yujiro situation, I'm like, oh yeah, you'd essentially be like Yujiro at the end of the day, realistically. It
What
would be
would you
kind
pick then, Justin?
It would be very boring to be the greatest because you get into it, you beat everyone, and then you end up, because I'm a Baki nerd, I guess. You would end up like Yujiro, just bored of life completely. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, no one can beat me, whatever. And literally, the same thing does happen with Baki.
Like you could still have other hobbies.
You could, yes, but I really do like that idea. But having, but you're
The amount of work you put in, though.
the question
the amount
is like, how shit of a Jedi would I? Like, it'd just be cool to kind of have like the telekinesis abilities. Just like, oh man, I've left my phone over there. There we go. Thanks. You know what I mean? Just on those little conveniences.
Yeah.
Look, if you got a lightsaber with the Jedi thing, I would pick the Jedi one. But
Did you just say lightsaber?
That's what I
Maybe.
heard too.
Ugh,
I may have.
that's a dick.
You're right. I'm going. I have to go. Just on that alone, I have to go martial arts.
That's a dick.
This one's great. I found this one just for Lincoln. It's so funny.
Oh, great.
Would you rather be forced to say "milady" every time you address a woman, or yell "I'm an atheist" out loud every time someone says "God bless you"? I saw this one do that. I'm like, this is so perfect for Lincoln.
The worst part about it was I'm like I wasn't even gonna be like, oh yeah, it's easy, it's an easy choice. Obviously I'm gonna say milady regardless of what the other one was. And the fact that you had to put atheist is like, well, obviously you know which one I have to pick.
yeah, that sort of pushes you into that one. So Lincoln has to say milady every time he talks to a woman.
Oh, you
Hello,
might
milady.
as well keep the fedora on at all times then.
Yeah, you might as well just wear it permanently. Might as well just be your hair.
Damn it, I had it before. Yes. Just had to double check where it was.
There it is.
Milady.
No, don't like that.
Yep.
Don't like that at all.
The worst part about what the funny part about this is it's bedazzled as well. I'm like,
It
bro,
is.
like
You can really tell it's bedazzled. Yes, that was not hun. I don't know what one I'd pick. I guess the milady one too, because I think it would be quite funny.
I think for a woman it
Well-
can be funnier because you're like, she's been funny.
Yeah.
Milady Tegan, are we playing a game this weekend? Or Milady Justin, because you're a woman.
I'm honestly gonna say
Got him.
I'll say the I'm atheist one.
Yeah, I had a feeling good pick the
I just couldn't do that. I couldn't be like every time I talk to a woman, be like, milady. I can't.
You can say it like not like that.
No, you have to.
Yeah, but
You have to.
imagine talking to
milady,
Carla.
would you mind spotting me on this? Ooh. Oh, milady, thank you.
I walk in,
You have a
Thank
sister?
you,
all the receptionists are women, and I go, milady. Every time
Milady?
they say hello, milady.
What you call it? Like, can you imagine talking to your sister Lady Carla, could you?
Lady Carla, please.
Lady Carla, could you do this?
I reckon she'd punch you within about 2 hours of that.
Within 2 hours, I feel like she would want to throw something at him with like the first time he ever says it. Be like, why are you doing this?
Nah, she'd let me get away at one time. She'd be like, wait, is this a joke? What is this?
Fair enough. Yeah.
I couldn't do that one. And plus, I don't think many people say God bless you nowadays. People just go to bless you now.
Yeah, well, it's not even God bless you. I know I've got a few people I know that say God bless.
Oh, yeah,
So,
they do.
Either way, so
I guess if we'll go with the whole thing, like all versions of it then.
yeah, because I go to church, and can you imagine that?
Oh,
The minister's up there doing the sermon, and he says, "God bless us all," and you just have me just shouting out in the middle of service, go, "I'm an atheist." Can you imagine how that would go?
I'm
Not
picturing
well.
you like sitting next to your father, and he just.
Oh, bruh, because the thing is, he sits normally behind me as well. I can just imagine him just going.
Right over the back of the head.
Yeah, square over the back of the head. Oh, that hurt way too much. Oh.
That's it. I had to put that one there just for you, Lincoln.
You're a demon in disguise. You're a
Okay,
demon.
the next one is: would you rather have the ability to fast travel to any previously visited location,
Teleportation. Got it.
or have a huge personal
Apparate. Yep.
inventory without a carry weight? So you have like a game inventory, right? Think of an RPG where you've got like a game inventory, no carry weight, or you can fast travel to previously discovered locations, I guess.
Talking isekai wise now, huh?
I'm going fast travel.
I would probably take the inventory.
I don't have that many things to carry.
But you could carry more things.
Why would I need to carry more things? What? Like, if I'm leaving the house, like,
All I'm
I
saying
just
is
take what I need.
we all know everyone steals from work. You could steal even bigger things from work.
I don't steal from work.
That's
I'm a
just
good
all-
employee.
I don't steal things from work.
That's all lies and slander. They're just trying to have a good public appearance.
I actually got
What the hell
grilled.
would I steal? Paper?
Who knows? You never know.
Yeah, I got grilled by someone the other day saying like, "Oh, you need to entertain the idea." I'm like, nah, I don't care what persona I am. I'm being honest. I'm being me. I'm being Lincoln. I would not steal from work. I don't steal from work because there's nothing really to steal. Because my work has jack shit. The only thing I probably could steal is chicken, and even then, no. I'm not hiding chicken down my pants.
Me and I don't know.
You're gonna say something.
I
You're gonna say
was.
something.
I'm locking in the fast travel because I could just like go to Europe and not have to sit on a plane for 26 hours.
Oh, you're right. She's
Ooh, that is actually a good point.
I'm travelled.
She's
I'm
travelled.
well travelled.
I could go back to America.
It's like that's the big thing with me is like, oh god, like going on a big trip again and sitting on a plane for that long is like death.
How long was the flight?
She said.
It's 17 hours and then
Oof.
you have another 6-hour flight. I think it is. It's
Oh,
usually
you didn't
about
even take a
24.
direct. You took a connecting.
You can't do
real.
it direct. No.
Yeah, from here.
You can from Perth now,
from
I
Perth,
think.
right? Yeah, because you would have to
Yeah,
connect
but
to
from
somewhere
the side
in
of the country. Yeah.
the top of Africa, I would say.
Yeah, I did. First time I went over, we stopped over in Malaysia, so we had like the short flight first, and then
Okay.
the second time we stopped over in Abu Dhabi.
Okay,
No, yes, maybe something like that,
that makes sense.
which is about halfway.
Right.
But yeah, it'd be cool just to. Hello.
Pull up you.
Yeah.
Pull up
I
the map
am
screen.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, I've been to America, so like that flight was a bitch. I can't imagine 17 hours, but like that flight, yeah, no, I think it almost made me develop a fear of flying. It made my fear of heights worse. No, as much as I'd like to say the flight thing, the same thing as taking, I think I still stick with inventory. I mean, the amount of stuff I could just carry randomly on my person, because I like going to random spots where I'm just like, hey, I could just have this here, I think it'd just be more convenient.
You just have so much storage. You'd be like, oh man, I wish I had this drink. You're like, wait, hold on, you got one.
Is it like a typical inventory, gaming inventory, where it doesn't change when you put it in the box?
Yeah, we'll say it.
I'm
We'll
just calling
say
it an item box.
we'll say it. We'll say it goes into like a void where it doesn't change its state, and you can just access it at any time.
That's pretty cool then, because that means I can cook all my meals and shit for like, let's say, a good solid month and just store it in there.
Yeah.
And just pull one out at a time.
Think it like
Imagine-
I'm okay.
I'm gonna go back to defending fast travel. Imagine how much you'd save on fuel.
Sure.
You probably never have to drive again. Who does a 60-kilometer walk when you can just be there? Hey?
You're just there. They're like, come on, guys, take time.
Yeah,
I think the fast travel's a no-brainer.
that's fair.
I don't understand why you think you have so much to carry around with you.
Yeah, but then you're also thinking of the ability of the whole item box thing, for example, right? Like, if you bought a whole thing, like you go to a market or something, you got your grocery stuff instead of putting it in the car or something or whatever. Item box, square, straight in the item box, and then basically you just in the car, you drive, and all you have to do is instead of like having travel back and forth, you just walk into the car, grab the item out of the item box in the fridge.
I could just one up that. I buy something from the market, teleport home, put it down, teleport back to the market, keep going. Car gone.
You know,
not even in the picture.
You know what? I will change one thing. In your fast travel scenario, time still travels at the same speed.
Yeah, that's fine.
So time doesn't stop. So say if it would have taken you 26 hours to get to Europe, 26 hours would eclipse and you would be there.
Oh, that puts it in a bit of a.
I will add that time still eclipse is in that scenario.
You're such a loser. In Harry Potter, it happens instantly.
This isn't teleportation. This is fast traveling. And fast traveling in games.
It's called apparition.
In fast traveling in games, a lot of games will still have time progress even if you fast travel.
I feel like you just killed Tegan's
I do that one thing when she'd be like, oh, fucking, I can't just wake up 3 minutes before I have to go to work.
I still don't want a bigger. I still don't want a bigger inventory. It's like what?
That's fine.
What do you just want? Like I don't understand. Unless she's like camping a lot, like unless she's a big campers, and you're like, oh, I don't have to bring a trailer with all my camp stuff. I'll just put it in my void.
Well, I have. Well, I have had to move a few stuff, so that's another thing too, is where I get to put stuff in the void too. So
think about it, if you're moving houses, you just put everything into the void. Boop, boop, boop.
I plan to never move.
Problem solved.
Dang.
Alright.
Oh, she's over that one. Okay.
I just feel like it'd just be more, just the inventory thing would just be more convenient than the fast travel thing. I think, in my opinion.
Have you ever heard of a backpack?
Yeah,
Have you never heard of like multiple pockets?
You shouldn't be preaching about pockets.
I was about to say something. I didn't know whether to say it or not, but I'm like, oh.
Women shouldn't preach about pocket options. We all know, notoriously, women's fashion doesn't have pockets.
And that's why it's very exciting when it does.
You make it sound like pockets are
like oh my god, pockets. We're like, yeah, bro, I don't buy pants unless they have pockets. If I see pants without pockets, I'm like, what's the point?
I don't understand why they don't have pockets. Is my question. That's where I got lost for men. For men's pockets, sorry, women's pockets. I'm not a woman, so I can't talk about women's pockets.
It's actually an outrage that most of our clothes don't have pockets.
I know why. I actually know why they did it as well. Little fun fact.
Yeah, because they want us to have bags.
The fashion industry wants women to buy more things, and they know women are more susceptible to buy more things. So if they remove pockets, women will buy bags, but men won't.
Yo, low-key, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, low-key, that's fucked up.
And typically women would have more things to carry than men because they must look after the children.
We're just
That's even worse. That's actually worse.
You just vibe.
Yeah. Fun fact. The fashion industry.
I only have really 2 things to carry in my pockets anyways at one time.
Yeah, but you want a bigger inventory slot, that's okay. Let's move on!
She's mad about that one. Okay. Would you rather get $50 million or a chance at one of these superpowers?
A
You get
chance.
yes, because there's 5 of
You
them.
gar-
You're
Are you guaranteed one of
You're guaranteed one of them.
Okay.
Time stop, super strength, the ability to fly, the ability to become intangible. The 5th one is no power at all.
You're thinking what intangible is, aren't you? Is that
No.
what you just typed in?
It's a shame he's not easy. It's literally one of the best quirks in My Hero.
Is that the one Invisible Girl, or am I thinking of where you Mirio's one? Where you
Mirio,
go,
yes.
yeah. That's the thought. So,
Yeah.
because I'm like, my brain was like, wait, hold up. I had a moment where intangible and
Are they
invisible.
Are they an equal chance to get either?
Yes. A dice is rolled, and then
No,
whatever one gets.
I don't roll well.
Okay, wait. What's the chance to get a power or?
$50 million.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna look like a money hungry person if I go the 50 mil again.
I ain't gonna judge you for it
At
because I'm
this
the
point,
same.
I'm gonna be sitting at 53 mil. I feel like I'll be sitting pretty.
That's retirement money. That's all you need.
I can retire, and you know what? I'll be fast traveling to Europe. I'll be living the dream.
Can you take people over to Europe if he's fast
Only she
travel?
can fast travel.
I don't
That's
need
fair.
people. Europe Tegan has so much confidence. I wish I could be her all the time.
Well, shit.
Poor Matt's just gonna wake up one day. Tegan's gone.
Yeah, but does anyone have dice on hand?
Or yes,
No.
I can grab a dice.
Right. Because I want to try and roll a dice because it's like what? It's 1 out of 5, but like let's give the no powers like what's an extra
Nice.
chance or something like that. Nice.
Chewy, that bit was being cut. So.
So I might have a 5-sided dice, but I might have to go all the way to my room and
I've only got a 6, so we'll just get rid of the number 1. Problem solved. Okay. So 2 will be time stop Lincoln, 3 will be super strength, 4 will be the ability to fly, 5 and then 6 will be your intangibility.
Okay.
That's a 1. Gotta roll again. It's a 1 again. Okay.
Hold up. What's no ability again?
No ability. Wait, hold on. 1.
Because it's like, wait, hold up. You just named 5.
Right, you're right.
but
No,
you're not-
6 would be no ability. So I skipped 5.
Okay, 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6 would be no ability.
Okay, hold up.
You got 4.
Who are you rolling for?
You got Lincoln. This is 4. So you just
what's
got. You got intangibility.
Yeah, I'd take the like. Don't get me wrong. I was gonna say before you even roll the dice, I'd go the no ability thing. If I had to choose, so
You know,
like,
let's see what power you missed out on. Tegan gets 3. Tegan gets the ability to fly.
See, I don't need to fly.
Me?
I'm not a bird.
Would you-
I don't
would
have
you-
wings.
Come on.
I think that's pretty cool.
I want time stop. Time stop's my favorite ability.
I've never really thought like flying would be cool.
I also
Really?
I also got fly.
I just, 50 mil, I could do more with that.
You buy a jet, which lets you fly.
Exactly.
I just think it'd be cool to have that ability and no one else has any superpowers.
I do like that. I do like the ability of that.
I feel like I'm not usually this low and I wouldn't normally pick all the money ones, but just the other options aren't as appealing, I don't think.
I'm not gonna lie. Like after looking at what money can do, I'm like, bruh.
Money can't do
Honestly, money can do a lot.
Yes.
Money can do a lot. But like the just the chance to have an ability like a superpower outside of like the normal realm, I'm always definitely down for that. So
I personally would pick the superpower, yes. I would as well, because I would be like, fuck it, man. I'm the only one with a superpower. Alright, next one.
all right.
Would you rather have a pet dragon or a pet unicorn?
Dragon.
They're both messy, but fuck it, dragon.
Look
That's
at it.
straight up dragon.
That was a quick one? Okay. I'm also a dragon. We're all dragons here, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm a Drake warden in D&D, so
I thought you were a
have-
cat.
Yeah, but my subclass of ranger is Drake warden, which means I have a little Drake who I can summon.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, his name's Mushu, from the Mulan series.
Mushu awaken. Please tell me. Please tell me. Like, so is it a summon ability?
Yeah.
Please tell me every time you summon him, he's like, Mushu awaken. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Oh,
it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
All right. Next one is: would you rather
You can
be?
tell Justin's not a Disney fan.
Mulan's my only favorite Disney movie.
That is top tier Disney movie.
Yeah.
It is top tier.
The rest of that, we don't talk about live action though.
I haven't seen it. 'Cause I
You don't
heard
need to.
they,
You don't.
I heard they took Mushu out of it and Make
Yeah.
a Man out of You's not
Yeah.
in it, so
They took.
Yeah, they
What
took a
else
lot
is
of the
there?
songs out of it.
There's no comment. It's very serious. Very serious.
you should really listen to Make a Man Out of You while you're at the gym. I think it would really hype you up.
Yeah, you've actually sent me it was like a techno remix of it. Yeah.
Yes, I'm remembering now.
Yeah.
Definitely something like that.
Would you rather be covered head to toe in tattoos, or have a whole face tattoo?
Already, your face is already covered in tattoos. You've covered it in head to toe with tattoos.
What I would say in the head to toe one, it's Yakuza style. You know how Yakuza's tattoos you can't see them if they're in normal clothes.
So you're talking about when they're in suits?
Yes. So it's also saying so Yakuza don't get tattoos on their forearms, right? So they can have sleeves, right? But they'll have it up on their upper arm. They'll have stuff on their back because they're normally wearing a shirt. I don't think they get them on their calf or anything like that as well.
No, I don't think so either.
But,
Because like now I don't know which ones you're talking about. Yeah, those real traditional ones. Yeah, okay, I see what you're
they're meant
talking
to be
about.
like cut off so you can quote unquote blend in public. But if you're in like a bathhouse situation, you'll be able to see your tattoos.
Right.
So it'd be like covered head to toe, essentially like that. Like you're just pretty much everywhere's covered.
Can I pick the tattoos?
In both situations, yes.
Great.
I'd rather be the head to toe one personally. That's me personally.
I will join with the head to toe.
No, what's the old face tat?
No, I don't.
I'm Samoan, so if I get a face tat, I feel like that's kind of a Maori thing, you know. And I feel like, bro, I feel like I'd be pissing someone off. Me personally.
If you get a pick, think about it.
Can you name any other face tattoo that would look good on me if it's not like a Maori looking kind of style tattoo?
I think you should get like a.
If you say a unicorn rainbow looking what?
A waifu tattoo.
Fuck off.
So you get like the waifu like wrapping around your face, something like that. You know what I mean?
I have seen like good face tattoos, but I just don't think. I don't have the big dog energy to back it up.
Yeah. The big dog energy.
I think that's a fair call.
You're the only one out of the three of us that doesn't have a tattoo, eh, Justin?
Yeah.
When's that happening? Book it in, mate.
How about this? If we get enough,
apparently they're all booked up right now. Because one of my colleagues at work, she's like, "Oh yeah, I have to go call 3-4 different people just to get a tattoo booked in for." I think she said February next year.
Yeah, they're very busy people, tattoo artists.
I feel like you're just saying something that Tegan said last time because we have Tegan has a friend that does tattooing and she's booked up to February.
She's literally I can say what she's getting. She's getting 2 kois on her spine.
Who?
I've heard the back's bad.
Oh,
A coworker.
I've heard the back.
yeah.
Like the back hurts.
Yeah, she's getting
Where exactly?
mid back, and they're meant to sort of like koi out and then sort of like kiss, is what she said.
Like yin and yang. What?
I would say when she's described it to me, I did think of yin and yang, like koi fish, yes, but I don't think she meant it. I'll have to see.
No.
I don't know if she's got a stencil drawn up for it or anything. But yeah,
We'll find out in February.
Yeah.
Tune in, then.
Tune in, keep up to date.
Tune in February.
I also want to know what if you were going to pick a tattoo, Justin. What would it be?
I already know what I would get as my first tattoo.
Would you let us pick you a tattoo and you have to get it done?
No. You know
Why
what?
not?
You know what? If we ever reach... No, I won't go crazy.
Go crazy.
We get
Might as well go crazy.
10,000 subs. You said go crazy. I'll let
Fair
both of them
enough,
pick a
like-
tattoo for me.
I've already picked one.
Oh, what?
I really want to know what it
That
is.
was too quick.
I've already got it in my head. What you're getting?
Here's the thing. I've
You know
also
what?
got an idea.
If it's 10,000, they both pick one. I forget both. That's right. I'll say it right now.
Just you got to speculate here as well, the size and stuff, dude. Because I've already got a size that probably you
That's fine.
a tattoo for you.
Mine's just like it doesn't have to be big, mine, but it's the context.
I hate that she was so quick on that. That's the scary. Like she's like, I got it. I'm like,
Please don't tell me it's do not revive. Please don't reveal that.
No.
Because that is a thing.
I want it to be something that Justin looks down on and goes, fuck my life.
It'd be on your hand or your arm or somewhere. Something you can see every day.
I'm
You
assuming
know
it'd
what
be
you
like
should
on the
get?
forum.
You should get Milady
Oh.
in your like hairline. So then you don't have to tilt down the
Yeah,
fedora.
you tip
tilt
up.
it up.
The worst part about it is I don't hate that idea either.
you should hate that, Alec. You should. You should.
Wearing a fedora, tilting the hat up.
Oh,
Going,
yeah. You know what'd be funny? You actually get it mirrored by accident as well, so it's backwards.
Oh,
That would be funny.
Oh. that would hurt.
Alright, next one. Would you rather accidentally send a sexy text to a relative or your boss? Ugh.
Accidentally?
Not purposely.
Accidentally?
Right, Lincoln's like, right, imagine the scenario. You're risen up a couple of ladies, right? You're going through the book, you know, because you've got so many. Then you accidentally click on the boss and you've sent the message to him, or you've clicked on a relative. Let's go with your mother as the example, and you've sent it to your mother instead. Which one would you rather be in?
Look, the reason why I was like stuttering that is because like regardless of the situation, I'm like thinking, is my job really that important? Is what I was gonna do. Like accidentally, I'd be like, nah, fuck his. I don't even care if by accident or some other bullshit way or someone forced me, and I had to send it to my boss. I would rather send it to my boss. Can you imagine? Right? Next time at Sunday lunch, and like I accidentally send it to someone like at that table, bruh. Be weird reaching for the freaking salt or something. I'll tell you that much by accident.
Well, see,
no,
I couldn't
no,
do your
I'd
brother
rather my
because I
boss.
think if you sent it to your brother, you could sort of play it off as a joke and you'd be like, okay, cool, whatever, we get it. But it has to
If I
be.
sent it to my brother, he would send it to the boys probably, and I would be getting ripped on for the next month and a half.
Yeah,
The boys
okay.
telling me that I was trying to rizz up my own damn brother.
Yeah.
Hell no.
But I think honestly, out of that six, that would probably be better. It'd be worse. What if you sent it to your dad? He's like, he comes out, he goes, son, you need to try a little harder. You've really got bad wordplay here. You've misspelt that. Come on, mate. Step up your game.
Can you at least remember what a comma is used for?
He just
Is
sits
a
there and
comma in English?
he just sits there and corrects you the whole time.
Who of my relatives would I send it to?
By accident?
By accident.
I want to say, I don't want to say your mother because I feel like your mother would be like, oh, okay. It's a bit weird,
Alright, you know what? As long as you're safe.
yeah, I feel like she'd be like, oh, Tegan, I think you said that to the wrong person. And you're like, oh, shit, thanks, Mum. And then you just would never talk about it.
You're probably right.
Shit. For you, I think it'd have to be a male.
Great. So I'm going because my boss is male too.
Oh,
I was like, I'm trying to avoid that.
No, it would have to be a male because, like, I think if for a Lincoln, it would have to be sent to a female, and then for you, it would have to be sent to another male. So
I
think
don't
of a
give it-
male
I don't give-
relative. It would have to be that.
I don't want to send a sexy text to either. Why do we have to do this on purpose?
We don't have to do this on purpose. It's just choosing which one is by accident is the worst part.
I was joking. I don't know. I'd probably pick a relative because I think I'd be able to play it a lot cooler with a relative than my boss. I think I'd get too nervous.
You know what's funny? I think I'm the only one who can answer my boss.
No, I literally said my boss.
Oh no, yeah, you would because you. Would
Yeah, I
just
said
be
my
like,
boss, I
I'll
said-
quit my job.
I wouldn't even quit my job. I would just be like, look, if I've lost my job, I've lost my job. But at the same time, my bad, you know. And the worst part about it is like if we're talking about like sending a text or something, I'm pretty sure like there's like a few numbers at my work, and sometimes it goes to the office phones as well. So or like some of the people who work in the office. So if I send the wrong message, I could actually potentially. It's like freaking, you know, just like Pokemon.
Yeah,
Oh no, not Pokemon.
yeah,
Just like a random gacha game.
yeah.
I could end up sending it to one of the female workers in there, and you know that would be even 10 times worse. To be like, look, whoa, that's not what I meant. It was by accident.
It is what he meant. He
It
meant all
is.
of it.
It's not his fault. He had so many bitches. He had to message in the morning.
That roster is getting a bit too full.
he just started spam clicking. What he did is he copied and pasted the text and just like clicked on all.
Where
freaking
is this scenario coming from? Like, where are you all coming up with this?
I had, yeah. I hate when I copy paste all my bitches and
Yeah.
Damn it.
send it to the wrong one.
Whoopsies.
Get to the next would you rather. Gosh damn it. Get to the next would you rather.
Would you rather spend the rest of your life having to rhyme or speak in riddles?
I'd rather
Both.
rhyme.
They're both freaking awful.
I would rather rhyme.
They're both absolute poo-poo.
I would rather rhyme than riddles.
But I believe it would be rhyming. I would do.
Did you just rhyme do and do together?
Oh, Jesus.
I rhymed poo-poo and do together.
Oh, my bad.
God.
I just heard do and I was like, what?
This one. This one's be interesting.
What about you, Justin? Riddles or rhymes?
I want to speak in riddles, bro. I want to fuck with people's heads.
Yeah, but that means if you were having to ask someone to grab you something, you'd have to put it in a riddle so that you'd grab it for
You're
you.
making a quick and simple riddle for them. And I can
Yeah,
be
but
the
we
real
can-
life. I can be the real life Riddler. It'd be great.
You tell me how you're supposed to riddle. Like, for example, Justin, can you pass me those the One Piece cards that you've got sitting there? Tell me in a rhyme how you do that.
No.
If you wanted to.
Mate, I can't rhyme, so that's my problem. I also just can't rhyme. I don't know how
No,
to rhyme
I
properly.
meant riddle. Sorry, I meant riddle. Sorry.
To rhyme, you just pick two words that are similar sounding,
Mm-hmm.
and you finish the sentence with them. So as you saw earlier, I said, wow, they're both really poo-poo. And then I said, but rhyming is what I'll do. Because poo-poo and do both have the same kind of sound.
He's trying to think of a riddle for One Piece cards.
I can't. Look, I would rather riddle because it'd be funnier.
I love to mansplain things to people.
Fair enough.
I ain't a rhymer. I don't have that musical talent in me.
I don't think you need musical talent. I think just a knowledge of words.
Oh, well, I definitely don't have that.
Okay.
Next one. Would you rather make fast food or alcohol illegal?
Alcohol.
Alcohol.
Everybody loves to eat too much, huh?
Mm-hmm.
No, sir. Everybody loves little snackies.
I'm just trying to imagine like people making fast food illegal. Like someone making a burger.
He's like, bro, I got the good stuff. It's a fucking little Macca's cheeseburger on the side. Don't let anybody know.
Stone cold. It's been frozen for decades.
This is
And I feel
pre,
like
bro.
I don't know if yeah, I feel like you'd lose more jobs if you made fast food illegal.
Yes. Or... Yeah. I guess. Still. Yeah, I'm gonna go with yeah. I would say you probably would lose more jobs.
You don't drink alcohol, so I'm assuming you're gonna make that one illegal, Justin.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. I'm like, oh no, I miss out on nothing. Oh no. Would you rather swim with sharks or walk through a lion's den?
I'd rather walk through a lion's den.
I'm also gonna go Lion's Den.
People don't want to swim with the fishes.
Well, I can't swim for shit, and I'm just saying, like, I feel like I've got more chance to survive if I'm walking through a lion's den, because I'd be like, just dude walking through, you know. Whereas sharks, I'd be like, even if they're not hungry, like, what the fuck is this annoying thing in my home? Just
Yonk.
Just yonk,
Yonk.
yonk.
That's how sharks work.
Yeah.
I
How about
don't-
you, Justin?
I'm actually gonna go swim with the sharks. I'm not gonna lie, because
But you barely swim.
I think I swim more than you.
Yeah, that's probably true.
So that's. I think it's fine because I don't know. You don't want to mess with a herd of lions. Is that a herd? Pride.
No.
Pride.
Pride of lions. Yes. You don't want to mess with a pride of lions. Like a
Why
couple.
not?
You can deal with a couple of sharks as long as they're not like crazy hungry. They are curious.
I've seen the Lion
curious
King. They
critters.
seem pretty chill.
Yeah. Except for that one guy who pushes that other dude off the mountain.
He won't be there.
I'll just won't be on a mountain. It's fine.
He'll be
It's
fine.
all good.
I'm choosing the lions because I just don't want to be damp. From the ocean.
So Tegan just hates the water in general. Lincoln doesn't swim. So by default,
Well, I barely swim.
I'm the swimming guy here.
I used to swim. I was quite good at it, but I just don't like being wet now.
I feel like I'd be more exhausted if I was trying to swim with sharks.
We're not trying to keep up with them.
Yeah, but that means I've got to tread water and.
So it's not like in the cage thing where you swim with the sharks and you stand in the
No,
cage.
let's say you're like free diving, like snorkeling.
Free diving, no.
That was a hard no. Okay.
Yeah, it was very
It's
hard.
just so hard. Like, you know when you're in water, it's so much harder to like move things.
I mean, yes, it
like
is not
your
our
arms.
it is not our natural
have-
environment. Yeah.
No, you have like the force, like the tension of the surface water that you have to compete with. Whereas, like, I know I'm not gonna take on a lion. I'm not gonna win, but at least I can move at full speed if required.
I also think it's typically smarter. It's easier to outsmart a shark than it is to outsmart a pride of lions.
She'll be right.
Nah, I feel like it's a bit smarter pride of lions.
Yeah, she'll be right. I'll work it out. I'm pretty good with cats.
Yeah, you're right. Tegan's the cat whisperer. She'd be like,
Well, like, are these like if they're both not hungry, lions won't give a shit that you're near them unless you're like near their children.
The same
So-
same with sharks. I just be like, oh, what is that? Oh, okay. Sharks don't just bite anything. They just go
I thought that's just what they swam around and went nom 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 nom.
They just eat everything they see.
I don't know why my brain's just thinking of them just swimming past, going, "Baby shark, do 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 do
Oh,
do
I'm
do,
moving
baby shark,
on
do
that.
do
Stop
do
it.
do."
No, but would you rather see 10 minutes into the future or read people's thoughts?
Oh.
Can you control how long? Like,
So you can see into the future up to 10 minutes. So you're like, oh, I want to see.
okay, so it's up to 10 minutes, not like you see something in 10 minutes coming.
Yeah, so you'd be like, oh man, I want to get to work. I don't know why I'm using this as the example. What's the traffic like? And you look 10 minutes in the future and you go, oh, it's dog shit.
Reading thoughts. Are we saying like that's a constant stream, or
No,
can we
I would
choose
say it's
people
also.
out?
I would say it's also similar. You can be like, man, I wonder if this bitch, what she really thinks about me. Oh, she hates me. Okay.
Okay. Because I know from the TV shows that the mind readers tend to get overwhelmed when they first
Yes,
start their
sometimes
power.
I've seen ones where it's like, yeah, you have the ability to read minds, but you can't fully control it, stuff like that. I'm like, nah, I'll let you people control it.
At this point,
I want to save that one for last.
maybe read minds.
Ooh, read minds, really?
I'm also going to read minds.
Well,
Wow.
I'll hate myself for it, but I still want to know.
I was thinking almost the exact same thing.
Maybe it's the, I guess, sort of natural thief in me, I guess, because, I guess I grew up as a thief. But I would just see into the future and use it to steal stuff.
Why?
I don't know.
Why do you want to be a bad guy?
I just feel like it's in me.
The
why are you
police.
trying to?
Yeah, but I can
Why are you
see,
trying to thief things?
but I can see 10
The
minutes.
police are on their way.
I can see 10 minutes to the future. I know they're coming. I'm also picturing it for any JoJo fans out here, like Epitaph from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Epitaph?
You haven't seen it, it's part 5. Missed that part 4 only. Hold on. Oh, here we go. This one's funny because I know Lincoln. Would you rather only eat spicy food or bland food?
Bland.
Spicy.
Bland.
I knew Lincoln would have to be bland.
Man's gonna be living on Wheat Bix and milk.
Yeah.
No, it's not even that good.
That's the blandest it gets.
No, you get blander.
Or just Weet-Bix without milk.
He just gets like unseasoned white rice bread.
Unseasoned white rice. Who seasons their rice?
Do you know how to cook rice, Justin?
Some people put a little season in there, mate. I have a rice cooker.
Salt?
Like, all I'm saying is he gets no sauces. You know what I mean? I think all that would also go down if you cook. Like, if you get steak, you get no seasoning on your steak, and it's like well done.
So are we saying when we're saying bland? So, but like you're going bland. You're doing bland versus salty, spicy.
Yep.
So I would take that as if you're having bland food, you can still have salt, but no pepper, because pepper is a white man's spice.
It is. Yes. But no, I would say bland is no. You get nothing. You get no extra flavorings, whatever. He gets like vegetables, white rice, overcooked meats.
Why overcooked?
Because it takes all the flavor out of it.
Yeah. No, I'll still go bland. Fuck spicy.
I mean, really hate spicy food.
No. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind, like, the spicy chicken from, like, KFC, but, like, if we're talking about between spicy and non-spicy food, like, spicy and bland, I feel like that's just cheating if I say, oh, I'll take spicy, but it'd be, like, the mildest spice. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm taking it as... I don't know. I don't know what my level of spice is. Maybe we should do a hot wings challenge and we can work out who's the toughest.
I was thinking that the other day, actually, where we all do, like, a hot wings kind of thing. Just got to order the sauces online. Justin, you've got the most money out of us. Superman
Hey,
I'm wasting all my big cards.
Stop spending money on one big card and buy sauces.
But
it's funny because I know how bad you are with spice. Because like if you ended up like, I feel like that would be hurting your pride a little there, Justin. Just buying spicy foods for something you're probably never gonna fucking buy.
Because I don't think I would say I could probably handle spice slightly more than Lincoln. That's about it.
Oh, for sure, probably.
I'm gonna put me as top dog for this.
I honestly.
I reckon I'll pay $1.20 to win.
I think like sriracha is pretty hot.
I've never tried sriracha.
Okay.
I think the hot and spicy KFC chicken is the spiciest. The spiciest I will go. And that's
have you ever had have you had KFC's supercharged sauce?
No, I don't even know. I don't even like their sauces with spice because I've seen it. So no, thank you. Look, I don't want to be burnt asshole at the end of the day.
No,
so
that's
hence
fair.
why I don't eat spice.
I get it. Yeah, this is a weird, wacky one. Would you rather have the ability to control the weather in a 1 kilometer radius of you at any time? Right.
What?
Would you rather be able to control the weather in a 1 kilometer radius of you at all time, or clap your hands and get fresh tacos delivered to you? It was just a random one I saw. I'm like, that's funny. Why not? So you would clap your hands and then tacos would just appear. Yeah.
I'll take the tacos.
No, I would rather the weather, even though because like they both don't interest me and they both make no sense.
I know.
But the thing is, right? You've got, let's say you're at an event and they go, clap. We need it. Like everyone starts clapping. You start clapping. And you forget. You forget.
Just walking in. You're like, oh shit! Stop.
It'll be my gift to everybody.
And you're like, these are all for you, everybody.
Yes. But what are we considering clapping? Are we considering, like, for example, you know how you got those people who
I would say,
clap,
think of it like a posh clap. We have to be like, waiter, come to me. So So you sort of have to be.
Taco to me.
You have to be a bit of an asshole when you do it every time.
Taco to me.
Taco
I
to
just
me.
also, I can also just imagine someone just yeeting a taco at you as it full comes in as well. Just fucking eating a taco. Eat the taco.
Sorry, that was just a random one. I'm like, you know what? I'll put that one in because that one's a bit quirky. Would you rather gain the knowledge of any book you touch, or gain the knowledge of any, or gain the skills of any person you touch?
Book.
Oh,
The people I
Knowledge-
know are not skillful enough.
yeah, but that means you can still go over to someone that,
Yeah, you
like
could-
for example,
if you had this ability, you would seek out these people.
you don't have to know them.
Touch people.
All you have to do is touch them. You'd be like, boop.
Handshake.
But I could just touch a book and learn what they know.
You get their,
Yeah, but you
get
gotta
their-
remember,
you get their
like, for
knowledge,
example-
but not their skills.
Yeah, but I could learn the skills based on the knowledge.
Well, as Oppenheimer would say,
Yeah, but sometimes
theory only goes so
people,
far.
yeah, and sometimes whoever writes the book isn't the knowledge from the person who's got the skills. You know what I mean?
Guess no, just.
I'm gonna stick with book.
That's fair.
That's fair then.
That's fair. I don't blame you. Do you want the skills, Lincoln?
I'd taking the skills.
Yeah.
Legitimately, because you also got to learn as well. Is like sometimes like are we also getting their physicality as well?
I would say yes. If they're a skilled athlete, you would also get that skill as well. Then yes,
How long do the skills last for?
they're both permanent. So you would get them both permanently. For you'd be like, yo, I'm now.
I don't think it would alter your body if you're gaining a skill.
But you're gaining the skill.
Yeah, but you're gaining the skill. But are you gaining proficiency in the skill, or are you just gaining the skill?
You know what? I need to make it a bit fairer. I would say I would say you get it as well. Because
The proficiency?
Yeah, because I would say if you think about the book, right, you could just touch a book on like all those books about how to make $1 million in 1 year, and you just be like, you go to a bookstore and just boop, 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 I've got all this.
Yeah, but they're all garbage.
And then it'd be the same thing. What if you read like a? The reason why I would go books is I would want to know if you could read a sci-fi book, would you then therefore get knowledge on like space travel? You just become an astronaut.
No,
You become an
because
astronaut.
it's fiction.
You become an
It's
astronaut.
fiction.
You become an.
It's fiction.
I'll just go to space. man.
Sci-fi. Science
I
fiction.
just want to go to space, man. But I get knowledge of space travel.
Oh, you just go touch an astronaut, man. You'll be sweet.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
our
maybe-
space travel's shit. Let me live in my altered reality.
Nah. I just, wouldn't have to rely on anyone. I could just learn the stuff myself and then just do it. It's easy. From the books.
Sorry, I was ordering some food. I just realized. Justin, did you just say that you would touch a book and like a sci-fi fictional book and be able to go to space?
Yes, that is what he said.
Justin, I want to make it clear because I'm pretty sure, like, out of the three of us here, I'm the idiot of the group.
I said, let me live in my altered reality. Let me live in it.
No, I want to hear
No.
the rest of Lincoln's words.
No, I think that like you said, you should be grounded in reality and go outside and touch grass.
Yeah, go touch some more grass, Justin.
I actually touched grass
Came close.
today.
Oh,
Did either of you touch grass today?
No,
No.
I was too
That's
busy
what I thought.
shuffling around the house.
I
I
was
haven't-
touched grass today.
I haven't actually touched grass since like Thursday.
Boom. Check, mate. You know what? Let's go with a little crazy one here. Would you rather call out your ex-partner's name while doing the deed, or have your partner do it?
Oh.
Oh. So what's the next? Would you rather?
Yeah, what's the next one?
You're a bunch of pussies.
I'll try to answer it.
I'm not gonna lie. I would rather probably like as much as it would hurt, I'd rather my partner because at least I could be like, look, it wasn't me who said it, and I could hold it against them. I know it's a toxic fucking thing to say. I know it's a toxic fucking thing to say, but I'd rather that. Because if I did it myself, I don't know how I could explain it away.
You'd be like,
But yeah,
you'd just be like, oh, I've just got so many bitches. I don't know. Sorry.
I've forgotten your name. I'm gonna say me to say it.
you to say it.
Yeah.
She would rather feel guilty than feel sort of. Wait, how would I say it? Bad. I don't know.
You would rather feel the guilt than give guilt.
Yes,
Something
that's
like that.
that. Yes, that way.
No, I think I'd just feel worse if they said it. I think it would upset me. So I'd rather upset them. And then fix the problem. And then fix the problem.
That's the spirit. At least she gives it the old college try and fixes the problem.
Yeah. But like, I would feel awful. I would, but like, not personally. Like, oh no.
I just registered in my head what you're just trying to say.
I've
Like, what?
got my shovel and I'm just digging right now.
And the hole gets deeper.
Yeah.
Next question.
Let's go.
The next one
Oh
is.
wait, did you say, Justin? Did you
Oh,
say
hold
what
up,
you were
Justin.
I'm like, I can get away with it. I would say, I agree with Lincoln. I'd rather them say it.
Yeah.
Because then I could be like, that's great. I can handle the shame of myself, I guess. That's fine. Yeah.
Good on you. You're a bigger man than I.
I just don't think I'd be like, man, I have to explain this whole thing now. I don't want to do that. Just let them explain and then forgive and forget.
You just say, oops, sorry.
Oopsie daisies.
And that's it. That's all you do.
Show them my milady tattoo and they'll be like, oh, of course.
I've got to remember he was a Rizzler in his old days.
Exactly.
Gosh damn.
The next one is, would you rather never pay taxes or never have to clean your house again?
Never have to clean my house again.
Never have to pay taxes.
Never clean my house again. Never. Never.
Nah, never pay taxes.
She was in that reality where she didn't have to clean her house ever again there for a second.
So beautiful.
It's no mess. It's great.
No mess. No cat poo. No cat poo.
Just don't have cats.
Alright, I'll just let him out into the wild.
Why not?
Goodbye, my children.
I feel like Bean. I think Bean will survive.
I don't think Bean will survive.
Was it
Zeb
Bean?
will.
So Zeb. Sorry, it was Zeb.
Zeb
I think
will.
Zeb will survive. Bean, I feel like she'd
Zeb will start
hide.
a
Bean
colony.
ain't making it.
He'll become king of the street cats.
He would become king of the street. I reckon he'd give them all a run for their money.
He'll be out there and be like, I am now king. I am the captain now.
He'd never come in again.
Bean would walk outside and then come back like, I'm sorry. Please take me back.
I don't think she'd move off the front veranda.
Do I do? I'll do this one's interesting. Would you rather fight 50 10-year-olds? So this is like gladiator combat, right? 50 10-year-olds. You have knuckle dusters or 3 chimpanzees with an axe.
I would rather fight the what was it 50 10-year-olds?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather fight the 50 10-year-olds. Fuck that. Fuck the chimpanzees. Look, I might sound like a horrible human being, but nah, fuck chimpanzees. Nah, especially what 3 of them?
3 of them.
Yeah, nah, fuck that.
Yeah. And they're
Hell no.
So the situation is the 10-year-olds all know they have to beat you in this gladiator combat situation, and they'll get 10,000 V-bucks each. So
Do I get 10,000 V-bucks if I beat the 10-year-olds?
Yeah, you can as well.
I'm not going to beat either of the opponents. It's sad for me.
But you could have 10,000 V-bucks if you did.
10-year-olds are pretty scary.
Yeah, especially this generation. But
And there's 50. 50 is a lot.
Yeah, 50 is a lot, but I'd rather the 10-year-olds than the chimpanzees.
Like, at least with the chimpanzees, you have a weapon.
You got the knuckle dusters when you're fighting the kids.
It's the size of my hands.
Yeah, Tegan's knuckle dusters might fall off.
Yeah, no, I would rather because those chimpanzees, they're strong, man. They're very strong,
Chimpanzees will fuck you up.
and like
But I am a world famous martial artist.
with
So-
an axe.
With an axe.
With an axe. If anything, the axe is a handicap for the chimpanzees.
Yeah, because that's another thing too, is because you don't realize on how messed up chimpanzees can be. Like, bro, they actually don't finish off their opponents. They don't. They actually make sure that, like, for example, if I start swinging at it and I'm doing my thing, they could grab the axe and one could break my legs. Watch how much pain I'm in. Wait till I'm somewhat recovered and then break my other leg. And then continue on that path. And then supposedly, apparently, they even bite off the genitalia on purpose.
Yep, that is a known thing. Chimpanzees will rip off / bite genitalia off people. Because, yeah, they like to mess with their victims. Yeah, chimpanzees are
Yeah, they're
rough.
messed up that way.
There's a story of a chimpanzee that scalped a woman.
Mm.
It just grabbed like the back of her hair and like fully scalped her. They are very strong.
Very strong.
I guess I have to take on the 10-year-old.
You're about
Like
the
the
same
10-year-olds
height as the 10-year-olds as
It's
well.
gonna be so embarrassing when I get beat up by a bunch of 10-year-olds.
I'd
Wouldn't
rather.
even need to be 50 of them. 5 of them would probably take me down.
Yeah.
You know what? The 10-year-olds could actually build like they're playing Fortnite as well.
Could I do a spelling bee instead? I'd smoke them at that.
You're in a big gladiatorial ring, and it's like, okay, the first word is hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus. I did say that wrong, but that's fine. We just continue on.
I was like,
Is it a hippo?
Yes, hippopotamus.
Or,
You went to say-
or hypotenuse? What are you going for?
As in the hippo, the animal.
I was about to say, why would he say hypotenuse?
I don't know, maybe he likes triangles.
I have a big triangle guy. Have you seen the edges on a triangle?
They're long.
They're edgy.
This is our best one yet.
Yeah.
And we're all fighting 10-year-olds.
I'd square up on a 10-year-old.
I really
Could it be
want-
us? Could it be us 3 against them?
That'd be interesting to see.
Sure.
Great.
But we only get one set of knuckle dusters, so Tegan gets no knuckle dusters, and me and Lynn can get one each.
I'd give one to Tegan. I'd give one to Tegan.
What's she gonna do with a knuckle duster?
I don't need them.
Have you seen her hands though?
I got elbows. Pya!
She gets a shield.
I don't need a shield. Oh, I feel
Captain
like these are
Lego.
just. There's no need to baby me, man. I want to take it.
You know what? You're right, Justin. She shouldn't get a knuckle duster. What
Do
she should
these
get.
ones where you hold their head.
You're about the same height as a 10-year-old.
I don't need this from you.
Oh gosh. Shots fired. Shots fired.
I'm funny.
Next.
Would you rather explore space or the ocean?
Space.
Ooh, ocean.
Justin's team space as
I'm
well.
team space all the way, baby. Woo-hoo! Get me up
Go
there.
ocean.
space!
Get me up there. I would leave today if I could.
Wow. Glad digital Normie means so much to you.
Yeah, sorry, space has always been more important to me.
Can you call in from space?
Yeah, sure, I'll do a space thing. Give you a tour of my spacecraft. I'll show you the view of wherever I'm at in space.
You probably won't know. You'll just be in space.
I'll be out there. It's like, hey, look, I've passed Jupiter a while ago.
I really want to take you to a
chilly.
planet.
Be chilly that far out.
I really want to take you to a planetarium and see how you would be. To be honest, that'd be quite interesting.
They
Or
are
like a
quite
zero
cool.
gravity thing, Justin.
Oh, one of the zero gravity things, yeah. That'd be
I
interesting.
reckon you'd spew.
I've got a pretty good stomach.
I don't know. The milk said otherwise.
Yeah, but no one knows that.
It's coming. Milk challenge is coming one day. It has been recorded.
Here we go. This one's interesting because Lincoln would love it. No, you continue. If you got your ocean, tell me why you picked ocean. Actually,
Well, yeah, the reason why I pick oceans, like the other day, I'm not even gonna lie, I was watching this podcast and some dude was explaining how Atlantis was real. I'm like, bro, I wouldn't mind checking out, going around if I could explore, if I actually had the opportunity to explore where they think Atlantis would have been. So, it'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
don't get me wrong, it's cool, but I don't. Something about the ocean, I don't fucks with it. The deep ocean, I don't fucks with the deep ocean.
That. I literally was. There's a conspiracy theory where in the Bible. So you know how God floods the ocean in the Bible and all that in Noah.
Mm-hmm. Floods the lands.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
every
So
animal on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So supposedly there's another book that wasn't put in the Bible. It's called the Book of Enoch. Apparently, it explains other situations and other creatures and demons and all that kind of stuff. So. Apparently, it explains that the real reason why he flooded the earth was because there was these supposed creatures and whatever. So God flooded the earth, and then once everything receded and whatever, they're still down there apparently. Because apparently eyes are like window to the soul and shit. So if you go down there, most things that are down there don't have eyes. And shit like that. It explains all that kind of stuff.
It's very dark. You don't need to see down there.
Yeah.
You can't see.
Like, don't get me wrong, probably an evolutionary thing. Again, religious guy here. Don't know how that works. But I'm just saying, can you imagine that? You just randomly down there and something comes up with the...
Yeah, the Meg is
Almost-
down there.
Yeah.
And then you can become Jason Statham.
Jason Statham.
Oh, I can't wait to be Jason Statham.
Oh, gosh.
Next one. I think I've only got one more after this one as well, actually.
Yeah.
Do we have to go through all 23, almost all 23?
Yeah, yeah.
Yet?
Would you rather be isekai'd into a movie / TV show or a game world? And then,
Game world.
And then obviously, which world would you pick?
Oh, that one's a rough one.
Yeah. You can't just say game world and be like, yeah, whatever, I'm feeling. So,
Yeah, I have to think about this. I need a minute to think about this.
no, think about it.
So you're getting isekai into a game world or a movie, yeah?
Game or show?
Game
I
or
mean,
show.
movie or show, sorry.
Movie or a
Movie,
show.
show, game.
Yeah. Because I'm like, I'll let you, like, if people want to be like, people like, oh, Game of Thrones, blah, blah, whatever.
No.
The show, I'll you know what, Lincoln, for us, I'll extend it to an anime as well. The show can be cast as an anime.
That's the thing. I'm like, my brain's going through a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, I'm trying to think. I'm honestly trying to think, and
I'm also trying to think.
My problem is all the things I'm into have really kind of messed up worlds that you wouldn't really want to be transported to.
That does make it complicated, yes.
I'm like, if someone's like, yeah, I want to be transported to the Attack on Titan world, it's like, no, you don't.
fuck that. No, you don't. No,
Stop it.
you don't. I don't care.
You ain't him, okay?
You ain't him.
You ain't him. Just straight up, you ain't him.
Part of me is like, oh, One Piece would be kind of cool, but then I've got to deal with all the One Piece problems.
Hanging out with Luffy in the game.
Yeah, I can be friends with Luffy. I know how to befriend Luffy. It'd be very easy. Just bring him food, and me and Luffy would be best friends forever.
Forever?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's that simple for Luffy, yeah.
World. Like right now, I'm kind of clicking through things on my computer just to see. Like, I'm just watching about. Like, there's this thing called Kengan Ashura. Like, it's a fighting anime. I'm like, that's cool. Like, got some cool things in there. But I'm like, again, I probably get my ass whooped.
Yeah, but would you? Do you get any of the abilities? Does everyone have?
That's the thing. Like, that's the question. If we get an isekai, do we get like the abilities? Because like, there are some isekai that I enjoy. There's also the isekai.
I would say if you pick like a powerful world, like if someone said, "Oh, I would pick the Dragon Ball world and become a Super Saiyan," you get minimal powers at most. Think of like the weakest character in the show, and you're about that strong.
Krillin is pretty weak, right? But you got to also remember.
I'm talking
Yeah,
weaker than Krillin. Think of like
you'd be Yamcha.
You'd be like Yamcha, yeah.
That's fucked.
Like literally completely power scaled out of the show.
Oh, that poor bastard. That poor bastard. Um,
So that means if I pick Star Wars, I'll just be some trash regular person.
Yeah,
Suffering.
you're just probably an average Joe.
you know what's
So
really
it-
sucks is. Go on. Sorry.
No, sorry.
I was just thinking of like Dragon Ball Z wise. Like you'd be weaker than Yamcha.
Yeah, you would be.
So if I picked my hero, would I be quirkless?
No, you would
No,
have a
you no
quirk,
you
but you'll be just like a normal quirk.
no no
You know what?
you'd have a quirk, but you'd just be like everyone where you can't use your quirk
It'd be
because
like,
you don't have a hero license.
it'd just be like a roll of the dice is what quirk you would get.
I would get a hero license.
Yeah, her quirk would be like
Being a cool dude.
cool dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the invisible chick who couldn't throw anything apparently made it into the top class. She can't even turn her
Exactly.
ability off. You know, she's
Yeah.
apparently in the top class. So the skill ceiling can't be that high now, can it?
I just want to know. There's a chick with vines for hair, and that she ends up like neutralizing one of the guys in My Hero Academia somehow. And I can't stress it. You say Invisible Girl. I say fucking Minetta. The
It's got
Oh,
perv
sticky
with the
balls.
squishy balls that
Because sticky
stick.
balls. They're useful.
You're telling me
Sticky
You're-
balls are useful.
They're useful. It's more useful than a visible girl who does literally nothing. She practically failed the physical. Remember they were roasting Deku? Like, oh, Deku's so weak, bro. She couldn't even do a pull-up. And she still made it into the top class. Just because she's invisible.
She's ultimate stealth, bro.
I feel like she'd be more useful though. Just saying.
Look, mostly because I can't think of anything, I'm just gonna lock in to go into my hero.
Okay.
I was gonna go into the world of that book series I was reading, but I'd end up just being a human and not a fairy, and that's not as fun.
Okay, fair.
So we're just a normal person though, yeah?
pretty normal. You are pretty much as you are now. You're just in that world.
I reckon I'd get isekai'd with some cool abilities. I just have faith in the world.
Mm. I can't think of a place. I really can't think of a place. Oh, Black Clover. Black Clover.
You go to Black Clover.
Yeah, Black Clover. Because
You're
you're
gonna
guaranteed a grimoire.
Guaranteed.
You're guaranteed a grimoire. So I could get spatial magic and I'd be right. It'd be teleporting and shit. So
You really think you're getting spatial
yeah,
magic?
do you really think that's what you're gonna get, buddy? You'll get
no, but
you'll get ghetto magic. So you'll get.
you're fine.
What? Where are you going, Justin?
I am going to the world of piracy. I will become a pirate. I will set sail upon the sea, and I will become friends with Monkey D. Luffy. I'll probably eat a devil fruit. I'll also do what Teach did. I couldn't remember his first name for a second. And read the Devil Book Encyclopedia and try and find a good devil fruit.
Great. Yeah. Good.
I would also potentially pick the JoJo world if I could get a stand. But if I don't get a stand, there's no point.
Ooh, that would be pretty cool.
So would you be Jostin?
Yes. Yes.
Cool. Just confirming that.
Yes. Jostin.
Jostin?
I'm gonna.
Is it
actually...
really Jostin? Jeez.
There's no Jostin.
No, Justin would be Jostin.
I would
Because he's
become.
in the JoJo. He's in the JoJo's world. They're all Joe.
Everyone's called Joe. Something.
So it'd be Jostin. I'm changing your name in all of my things to Jostin.
Okay. Thank you. That's very accurate.
Yeah.
I actually
Now
found.
you're just
Go.
now you're just gonna make this guy think he's like a JoJo kind of dude.
I'm
If you
a
start
JoJo.
doing JoJo posters, I swear.
I am a JoJo guy. I'm gonna start dressing like stand users. You know how in the series, like the people who are a stand user always look really weird.
Yeah.
That would be me.
What was it, Pillarman?
Pillarman. They're not a stand user, but
Ugh.
sure.
Oh yeah, right. You just said they all dress weird, so I'm assuming you were just gonna dress as a Pillarman.
No, they're just like it's more. You see it more. No, there's a couple in part 3 and 4 where they're like, "Oh, we don't know who the stand user is," and it's obviously the dude who's dressed up, looking funny.
Obviously.
He doesn't. He's not a JoJo fan.
I don't get it at
I
all.
think
That
who
makes you
doesn't
feel
dress
bad.
weird is this JoJo stand user, and I'm like, the only one I can think of is Iggy, and that's
He's a dog.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Though I'm like, fuck, that doesn't count. That doesn't count at all. I'm like,
Think of it like when they meet. Think of every villain's outfit. Dio looks really weird with his backless tank top.
I don't bring the backless tank top. The moment he looked so cool until he did that ability and then got a backless tank top out of nowhere. It's like you also went through a wardrobe change after this
What?
too. Like,
No,
what
he
the
just
hell,
took
man?
his jacket off. He always had that on. He just had a jacket.
Oh, did he? I
Yeah.
blinked away for a second. Fuck me. Yeah, no.
Don't be dissing JoJo fashion. I won't stand for this.
Nah.
This one's a quick one, and the last one's a bit funny as well. Would you?
Is this the last one? No,
No, there's one more. This one should be pretty quick. Would you flip a coin? Heads, you get $10 billion. Tails, you die.
I'm flipping the coin. It's a win-win.
I knew Tegan was gonna make that joke when I put it in. I'm like, Tegan's gonna be like, I don't see the downside.
What is the downside?
I get out of all of my problems either way.
Look,
We're flipping, baby.
I don't have the same reasoning as Tegan, but for the hell of it, I'd fucking do it. Just give it a go. Fuck it. Why not? I can get $10 million.
As they say at 2-Up at a Australian pub, tails them up.
All right, ready? I've got Google coin flipper up. Ready? All right, Tegan. Heads, you survive. Tails, you die. Here we go.
Tails them up.
Tegan has just died. Lincoln. He flips the
guess
coin.
so.
You've also died.
Hey,
Me?
I'm
Come on.
bad.
Come on. Flip again. Yes! I made the money!
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Yeah, let's go!
You and your hypothetical money.
You'll need it to find 2 new co-hosts.
Hey, I got $10 billion. I'm good. Alright, this one is a good, funny, little quirky one.
This is the lucky last
This
one.
is lucky last one.
Well.
Would you rather meet someone who's absolutely perfect for you and spend the rest of your life with, or gain the ability to convince anyone to have sex with you? Now Lincoln already has the second one.
I knew I should have chimed in quicker. I knew I should have chimed in quicker. Damn it. I would pick the soulmate.
Look, well, that's whole sweetheart.
I don't
I'm
want
not gonna
either.
I'm with you, Lincoln. The soulmate one's probably better, and if you go with the second one, kind of sounds like you're a bit of a creep.
Yeah, that's another thing too. That's why, like, low-key, I was like, look, don't get me wrong.
So what I'm hearing is you
Oh,
both
alright.
want to pick the second one, but you seem like creeps.
To be
You should pick
politically
the first
correct
one.
and not sound like weirdos,
Gotcha.
we are going
Gotcha.
the first one. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'll be the creeping weirdo. Give me number 2. Let's be banging.
She,
No! I take it back! I take it back immediately! I don't wanna! I regret it immediately.
Oh, gosh.
Ah,
that was the last one. That was really good. I'm glad Tegan ended it with that for us.
yeah, you're welcome.
She's a bit of a creep. Me and Lincoln. Charm.
Yeah,
Great.
soulmates.
I'm a weirdo.
You know, with
I
a
don't
tattoo
know,
on my forehead, with a fedora saying...
You
hell is
raise the
this
hat
thing
now.
here?
You don't have to tip it. You can go.
Yeah, it's the hat and just...
Milady.
Lady.
Milady to all. And milady, good night.
With the spadazzled fedora.
We did learn Tegan is money hungry.
Yeah,
We did learn that.
apparently.
Just...
Money hungry and an absolute dog.
She got that dog.
Absolute dog. Gosh damn it.
And we all want a dragon because dragons are cool.
Dragons are cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do a quick design our dragon.
Okay.
What is one?
Oh, I thought you were gonna go. I'm gonna go with like probably a pretty bigger dragon because I want to be able to fly on my dragon, obviously.
Right, gotcha,
Sure.
gotcha.
I'm gonna have to be a little edgelord here. I'm gonna have to go with like a matte black, but with like a really strong, vibrant green, sort of trim, I guess.
Oh yeah, the trim on the
Yeah,
dragon.
you know what I mean. So like he's got
that the fresh trim.
he got the fresh trim. You know, he's got glowing green
I like your cut cheek.
scales. I don't know. Lincoln. He's also got a scar over one eye because he's edgy.
He's edgy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely want to. If it was my dragon, I definitely want it big enough to ride around on, fly. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking like Game of Thrones kind of style, kind of looking trying to dragon. To be honest, you know, giving a quick reference, but I think I'd have to go with more of a like black and yellow kind of goldish kind of vibe thing. I don't know. Yeah,
Is it weird?
Not
that
as
I
huge
thought
as-
of Dragon Booster, the TV show. Did you ever watch Dragon Booster?
yeah, I remember that one. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
yeah, that's a throwback and a half.
That is
if we're
a
talking about Dragon
throwback.
Booster.
Yeah. Tegan wasn't cool. Didn't watch. Didn't watch. I think it was on ABC. Back in
That's
the
why I
day.
didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so like I wouldn't mind the whole Dragon Booster kind of look on like a Game of Thrones kind of style looking kind of dragon. Yeah. What about you, Tegan?
I'm just imagining like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. And he
God, I
acts
love
like
Toothless.
a cat.
Yeah.
So that like I'm not here, to, terrorize the world with my dragon. We're just gonna vibe.
I haven't started terrorizing anything. With
We're gonna have a good time.
I
You're
would
terrorizing.
I
I
would
can
name
see it.
my dragon Mihawk.
Oh,
Just not because I looked up at a figure of Mihawk.
Pebbles. That's what I would name my dragon. Pebbles. He'd look very vicious, but he would actually be,
Very well trained. You very well trained your dragon.
yeah,
I'm gonna call mine Mr. Dragon.
just a dragon.
Mr. Dragon. If she can't name him Mushu because Disney will be all over that with the copyright stuff.
Yeah.
And you don't want to go into a legal case with Disney.
No, so Mr. Dragon seems fun. Hello, Mr. Dragon. How are you today, sir?
Does your
Milady.
dragon talk?
Yeah,
Like-
he calls me milady.
He also always
Milady.
has a hat.
My lady Tegan.
On that, okay, we're done. We're rambling.
We're
On
done.
that,
That's over.
we're rambling.
We're back to our usual ramble at the end.
Little
Yeah.
rambles. Hope you all
No.
enjoyed the stay here. We learnt a lot. Tegan's money hungry.
Yeah.
Lincoln is kind of
I would-
playing it safe. He's very much a play it safe type of guy.
Of course. Any other way? Any other way?
Tegan,
But, yeah.
Tegan wants to call out her ex's name. Me
All
and
the
Lincoln,
time.
me and Lincoln
I
don't.
dream of him. I really wish I didn't say that.
That's just it again.
I really wish I didn't say that.
You know what? We'll see you next time.
See you next
Tegan
time.
might
Like and
not. She might
subscribe.
die of embarrassment after this. She might be done.
Yeah.
It's definitely high up
Yeah.
on my list today.
Yeah.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and see you later.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Who's this?